Hey folks. So, just to let you know, going forward for this gameplay, I'm not gonna bother with commentary. I might pipe in once in a while if I have something that I, want to say or whatever, or make a comment about, but otherwise, for the most part, I'm just gonna let the gameplay speak for itself, like, literally. Because there's a lot of dialogue in this game, and I think it's just best just to let it go. And there's also a lot of running around, so... I'm just gonna keep the commentary off, because there's just no need for it, I don't think, and it's just an unnecessary part of this game. So, if you don't hear from me again in these upcoming videos, then I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll try and do something at the very end of the series, if I make it to the end of the series. I have no idea. This seems like a really big game, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
It's to do with Ranrock. I'm not entirely certain.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
See you tonight. What about...
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
See you tonight.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free.
Give it a try.
Use disillusionment to avoid being detected in off-limit areas. Cross button. Circle but Lumos. Utility. Disillusionment. Utility. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. R2 button. Nearby adversaries will sense and then investigate suspicious behavior.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Good idea. Why do we...
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Aim mode L2 button grants precision spell targeting and reveals additional spell targets. Cross button. Accept.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
What ghost?
Should be in the clear now. He's skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cellar and his newly exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Don't get into trouble.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Circle
Yeah,
but Lumos.
except...
Utility. Accio. Disillusionment. Reparo. Triangle button. R2 button.
Reparo.
Well, at least I repaired something for them. Can't say I didn't do something nice. Didn't I say I wasn't going to do commentary? But of course, I have to do commentary because now I'm realizing I need to say something about stuff.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Where might this lead?
Yes, where are we going and what's going on and why am I collecting so many ropes? Discover the secret of the antechamber. Huh.
Circle but Lumos. Utility. Levioso. Control Lumos. Triangle button. R2 button.
Lumos. Revelio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
A keen sense of smell. Where the hell did he go? Whoa!
Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successful 10+ hit combos will begin generating ancient magic powers. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. Cross button. When at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can cast devastating ancient magic attacks that deal massive damage and break shield charms. Tap L1 button plus R1 button when you see the prompt over an enemy's head.
This must be the way forward.
There's a lot of
But to where?
running, and this place goes really deep, doesn't it? What the heck? Wait, what's that? No, nothing. Oh, how am I supposed to do this?
Nearly
Oh,
there. Best keep my wits about me.
that was scary. They don't give you any kind of like indication on how to do things. You just kind of have to figure things out for yourself in this game sometimes. I don't trust that. Can't do anything yet. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. No, you don't. You don't. No. Can I get through without having to... I have to fight them. God darn it. I was really hoping not to.
Stupefy.
The aiming on here is not very good. Let's be real. I didn't mean to do that, Reparo. Okay. Oh. That's very rude.
It is a book after all.
Uh-huh. Sorry, so much for not doing commentary. I had so many things to say. And comments and sounds to make.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She does not give me a good feeling. What is going on?
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Perhaps I'll have a look.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Perhaps I'll have you learned.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Perhaps I'll have...
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. Do come and find me if you stumble on something elusive.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Nobody likes a boring person. I'm not saying you have to be boring. Surely people admire someone who's kind, loyal.
I admire someone with a brilliant mind.
Yes.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Transfiguration is always coming.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I followed the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
Oh, well, I'm glad. The moth. I should have seen that.
Map. Flue Flames locations. Level 8. Quests. Tomes and cross button. Level. Inventory.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Something wrong with him.
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Yeah, there's something off about that guy.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Of course. What will
you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Lumos. Revelio.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake
not
root.
the mandrake. Aren't those the ones that make the noises?
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh no. Poor mandrake. They are not very happy, are they? Oh no! Oh, we're gonna have...
Take your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil!
Oh dear. Poor things. I feel so bad for them. They're much happier being in dirt.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
After breaking all the...
Reparo!
Thank you. That was a little dangerous.
I'm
Maybe
very
a glass
sorry about that.
place isn't
Yours was a
good
bit
place.
mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
She looks a lot like
Now
me.
for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at...
I wonder if hippogriffs like
Yes, Professor?
grass.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it. I nearly went.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Select the available seeds to begin planting. Once the seed mallow sweet, dittany. Dittany. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggenweld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's
so
just at the end of
weird.
the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Why? Why do they bite? Why does a plant bite?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Okay. Who's Pruitt? Sebastian?
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
What's wrong with that?
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Okay.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese...
Okay.
Hello.
Oh.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be
Hi.
showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Okay, cool.
Up these stairs
Here
will
we
take us there. But you'll lead.
Okay. Why am I leading? I don't know where I'm
Nice
going.
work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Where is it?
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Did I?
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Oh my.
Go on. Grab a few of those. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How do I do that?
Circle but blue mode.
How do I...
Hold L1 button and tap right stick to open. 0.
Oh.
4.
What do I do? How do I throw? What do I do?
Modes. Hold L1 button and tap right stick to open the tool wheel and
Oh.
assign 0. 3.
Look at
cross button.
They'll chomp an until they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
What do I do with these little things?
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose, sure, I was imagining, sure, but that's just a...
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweeding. You get the idea.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that.
Probably ought to head back to class.
Yeah, okay.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
What am I supposed to do with these guys just sitting here? Do I pick them all up? I don't know. What do I do with these? Do I just hold on to them? I don't know. No, where am I going? Wait, go this way? Where did we come from? Whoop. Okay, let's just do this. So much easier. Oh, okay. There we
Seeds
go.
take time to grow. Return to your potting table in the potting table.
Not ready yet.
Shall end our lesson here.
But real time.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I, plants of...
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad... Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Oh, okay. That was weird. I'm not gonna lie, that was really weird.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
What? Why is this dangerous? What are we getting ourselves into? Dottie's over there. How can it be dangerous?
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you.
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something I found. I can't say.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'm glad to hear it. This could be...
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning.
Lovely.
I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But
what
how?
Is with
I am going
kids
to watch
Meddling
and listen
in
and
adult
find
affairs?
out precisely what Harlow is up to.
They did this in
I shall
Harry
reach
Potter
out
as well.
when I know
It was
more.
not good.
In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Now
Be
what do I
on your
do?
guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I used to help out at the Free Broomsticks,
Okay, what's over here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
What's this?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
May I see your wares? Nothing any room. Who are you? What do you sell?
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
May I see your wares?
What do you have for sale?
Hamlet shop, leaping toad, lace wing fly, Edurus potion. A potion that enhances Maxima, Edurus potion. A potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering Maxima potion. Increases the drinker's Wiggenwald potion. Aids in healing and restores a bit of the drinker's health. Cost Wiccan Maxima Potion.
Wonderful choice.
Increased Maxima Leaping Toadstool. Sell items. Traditional school robe. Resplendent robe. Checked gloves. Black leather glove. Runic robe. Ceramic mask. Traditional school robe. Cold rim circular. Geometric house cloak. Patterned turban. Cold wooden spectacles. Well appointed.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Help the stranger? What stranger? Huh? Well, what's that?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Who are you?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life.
Oh,
You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now.
Aww.
I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I shall keep an eye out. Are you a painter?
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I shall keep an eye. Has this happened?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him. But he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I shall keep an eye.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Very nice.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Students, you can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You should never have come here.
Oh, what the hell was that?
You are not supposed...
Ha! Oh, you.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Who the hell are you?
The collection section of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies, such as their weaknesses to certain spells.
I don't really have time to do that.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body! Stop that! Is that the best you got? Clumsy little
Hey. Why is it not working?
That's straight up. I haven't even had my tea yet. What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
I know. I don't understand it either.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's Priya?
Research. Who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley.
Oh.
She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Research.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
How extraordinary. I thought
that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you.
Cadogan?
Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts.
Okay.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and
He was a
enigmas.
Slytherin.
How fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted.
Very
You
rude,
see,
very rude
each
indeed.
swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Okay.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Yeah.
Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Oh.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
What should you
This
know?
is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Can I do...
Revelio.
Oh. I don't remember what to do.
Potato. Lumos.
No. I don't think so.
Revelio.
Okay, something to do.
Leviosa.
No. Also, what's over here?
Conjuring fire, my
Revelio.
work. These are pyres after
Do
all.
I have fire? Oh, I have fire.
Incendio. Damage.
Its range is shortened. Triangle button. R2 button.
Incendio! Beard! The flames make the pyre sink.
Why? Challenge unlocked. Complete Merlin trials. Okay. Oh, that's very pretty.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio.
Okay.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more.
Okay.
I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Well, that was
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
That's really pretty though. Quest complete, Trials of Merlin.
Different challenges offer different rewards. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear capacity.
Okay.
Revelio.
Let's just go wandering a little bit. What's up there? Oh. I didn't realize Revelio would show me stuff to collect as well. Over there. Thornback Shooter? What's that? Oh. Defeat spiders. Challenge unlocked. Defeat spiders. Defeat spiders. What just happened? Spider Fang. Okay. Going crazy. South Hogwarts region. I have no idea what. Whoa, what's going on over here? Who is this?
I beseech you for some assistance.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
An underwater adventure sounds like fun.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid.
Why the hell would I want to do?
Precisely the response I'd hoped.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
I'll have to think about this.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you... I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Did she just go underwater for no reason? Ochre could... okay. Stylish midday uniform. Silly. Weird little thing to do. Astrolabe lab, globe, whatever it's called. And
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Potion. Yes, I will, as soon as I've forgotten everything. Plum sorcerer hat. Ooh, I can wear a plum sorcerer hat. Lake jumper attire. I found your
didn't
stuff.
Find the dive too terribly difficult.
Nope.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive.
Oh, how incredible!
I did hear you are.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
I would never ask someone for
I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Oh.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Okay. Quest complete after load. Complete side relationships and quests. Okay.
All.
Potions class carted away.
Cross button. Up level. 9.
An encampment. This must be it.
Loyalist warrior?
Revelio.
Hold on.
Circle but Lumos. Disillusionment. Utility. Causes you to blend into your surroundings. Triangle button. R2 button.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more.
Steal a loyalist ranger's crossbow bolt. Keep
We
the
should have
enemies
killed
airborne.
that traitor Arn when we took his cards.
Huh?
Why have you not?
I don't think you're supposed to be doing this kind of thing.
I'll cut you from shoes to shadow.
Where the hell are you? I don't see you.
How many of you are there?
You will regret coming back. I won't bet. I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead. Was that your best? You can't stop me. Who's the inferior? You won't stop me. No! I will make you pay.
Okay.
What an unfortunate end for you. Are you quite finished? This was pity. That was nothing but luck. An utterly pitiful display.
Really? I think quite the opposite,
That
actually.
was quite something. Now,
Yeah.
to Freon's carts.
I don't understand.
Your gear slots are full.
Quite an
Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Okay. Oh! I was supposed to open that so we could go back to him. I kind of like this open world type thing.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way.
I don't know what to say. Any hope Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the...
It was difficult.
The ones I faced were determined to make things...
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back. You know, you've inspired me. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute.
That sounds wonderful.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Cool, okay. I think I should probably go quest complete, carted away. Probably go.
Highlands, South Hogwarts region. End Hogwarts cross button.
Okay. Thank God. What's this? What am I waiting for?
Future champion coming through.
What? Level 1 lock. Oh yeah, I have to do some more of this crap, don't
Lucan. Is the
Hello, Lucan. Is the final
big match today? It all comes down to this.
Okay.
Ready for a shot at glory?
Absolutely.
Sure.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Natsune.
Sure.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Why is there 4 against 2? I don't understand.
Breakthrough red shields with damage spells like the fire-making spell. Incendio target lock R3 button lets you track enemies without aiming. Use right stick left and right to change targets while...
Okay, hold on.
Map. Flu flames locations.
No.
Purple but blue mouse.
Oh, okay.
Stupefy. Incendio.
You're better than that.
Accio. What shall I rain now?
Ringo.
Potato.
Come on.
There goes my way. Is that all you've got?
I could never duel like that.
Don't quite understand how this
What
is
a
safe.
victory! You've won the...
It's an honor.
I'm just pleased to have done as well.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious now
champion.
to the victor goes.
Cool.
So it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Well, that's not a good thing. Speaking of which, I want to look at my...
Locations.
No, I want to look at my gear.
Gear. Level.
I need to figure out something
Handwear. Ochre Quidditch gloves. Superb.
Okay.
Required level. Handwear. Facewear. Cold wooden spectacles. Well appointed. Required level. 8. Handwear. Facewear. Headwear. Plum sorcerer hat. Extraordinary.
That's
Required
different.
level. 9. Wand handles. Equipped item. Ring dark brown. Regal equipped ring dark brown.
Ooh. That's
Corkscrew
pretty.
brown. Equipped item. Neckwear.
Do I have any other way to neckwear? No.
Neckwear. Cloaks and robes. Runic robe. Legendary. Equipped item. Distinct geometric house cloak. Legendary. Equipped item. Resplendent traditional school robe. Equipped item.
Okay, we'll stick with
geometric house handwear. Equipped cloaks and robes.
I did that.
Outfit. Slate jumper attire. Stylish midday slate jumper at stylish midday school uniform. Slate jumper attire. Superb. Required level.
Sure.
10. Defense. Your neckwear. Equipped item.
I don't like the hat, but I will keep
level.
it.
10. Challenges. Overall
combat.
Quest. Explore field guide pages.
Field room of requirement.
13. Level. 10.
What about quest? One assignment.
Crossed wands. Round 3. This
round
is the find
3.
spell combination. Crossed wand. Gobs of Gobstones.
I don't know about that one.
Professor Hecate's Potions class. Professor Hecate's assignment 2. Tracking unavailable. Tracking is currently unavailable.
Oh.
Complete or abandon.
What was I working on that I have to abandon? Okay. Oh, because I was still doing that. Okay, that's why. I think that's why. Okay.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Quests. All. Post Professor Hecate's assign. Cross button. Untrack quest. Gobs of Gobstone. Level.
Sorry, I look like a hobo in this outfit. Where the heck am I going? No path available for what? Wants to catch his body and attacked by Dodgel, and she also wants me to cast Incendio on her feet. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could prove useful. What? Why did I come all the way up here then?
Potions club. Triangle button. Oh.
Someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely...
He is incompetent, I get the impression.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Oh,
as fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
I'm assuming he's injured. That's one of those things that doesn't...
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Okay. Pork lump juice? Did she just do one too many?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Collect Ashwinder eggs, collect dark mongrel fur. Where's your office there, buddy?
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Okay. Why?
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
You heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
You do say so yourself.
Are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I can get you that feather. I'm not sure.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I'll get your feather. I'm sorry.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Sorry, I just don't feel comfortable doing
Remember, precision is key
it. Mongrel fur.
Memorandum date, 31st of December, 1875 from Aurora Office Subject. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance.
Okay. Ashwinder egg. A Fwooper feather? Oh, I got the Fwooper feather.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh!
Shut up.
And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless...
I was relieved.
I'm glad I was able to get it right.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're... A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of... Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll...
Oh God, too much talking. Where's Weasley Kid? Are you Weasley Kid? Hi, I have a whoop feather for you, but I can't give it to you because... Oh no, Gareth, you're Gareth.
Gareth?
Hello again.
Never mind. I changed.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Knew you'd come around. Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you...
Yep, okay. Where's my spot? Oh.
Should you
brew potions from unlocked recipes at the potion station? Recipe Edurus potion. With an Edurus potion. A potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin. Brewing time. 30s.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
What did you do?
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Diamond Dung?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
Potion station. Edurus potion. Felix Felicis.
Did not do this on his own. His accomplice
shit.
will answer to me as well.
Oh, damn it.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say, I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave. That'll be all.
Oh, God, that's too much talking.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Good. I knew I should never have done that.
My robes are going to reek from
we should study the astronomy
rest of term.
Might be better off outdoors where we can see the stars.
Oh, okay. So what do I do now?
Map. Flue Flames locations. Hop quests. All. Professor cross button. Untrack quest. Level. Inventory.